10 years ago, we started this. I didn't know I was starting it for thousands of kids.
His confidence has just skyrocketed ever since we started coming here.
Self-esteem wise and mental health wise, they had grown leaps and bounds.
I've seen a big change in my son since he started coming here.
I love this place.
People who actually care about what I did.
You can learn things that you never knew were possible.
The coaches, every single one of them, I think they're amazing.
We've never had a bad time here, ever.
Every time I pick him up from here, he's stoked, he's happy,
Yes.
he's bragging about what he's learned, so he brings that home.
And everybody who comes from out of town says, we wish we had one of these where we live.
He's not really interested in a lot of other team sports. This is giving him a chance to be active.
It is literally my kid's happy place.
Growing up, I was a gymnast. I was in cheer, I was in dance, I was in basketball, I was in all the sports. I have 4 kids and 3 of them are boys. And so he was heavily involved in gymnastics and it just wasn't a good fit. So when he found parkour, he just took to it like a fish in water. Like he just loved it. And we didn't quite fit in with all the traditional sports. He was athletic, but because he was smaller, he wasn't the first to be chosen for, baseball or soccer or football or whatever. And he couldn't quite overcome that. And it related to his self-esteem as well, to where he started to feel not good enough. And that just broke my heart as a mom, to see your son struggle to not feel good enough. So when he found parkour and flipping and free running, he found his fire, he found his light. And he would light up with joy because it was comfortable for him and it was something he could do. And he became more confident, and he became more confident among his friends. But really it was just him becoming confident with himself and more self-aware. And when we started the program, he grew in that self-awareness and in that confidence. And he could take this thing that he was really good at and become just more capable in his own eyes. And so that is what really motivated me to keep going, knowing that this type of movement can bring such a change in a child that it's so important. It's so important across the country. Like, kids need this now, and they need it now more than ever. I mean, this was 10 years ago. 10 years ago we started this, and phones and screens and bullying and just the lack of confidence in kids nowadays, that they don't get that social aspect that we got when we were kids. So I started it for him, and I didn't know I was starting it for thousands of kids. I had no idea that this would be such a huge change in so many different lives. It wasn't just that this was good for, oh, you're gonna be the best parkour athlete. It's not about that. It's really about learning yourself, about learning your body, about learning what you're capable of. And if we never give them a hard thing to come up against when they grow into their teenage years and into adulthood, because now my kids are adults, some of them, and so you can see the difference in their confidence and their level of ability and just mental awareness and resilience, and know that it's okay to fail, and know that through failure comes success. So we've created a safe place in this controlled environment to where kids can come up against the hard things and then succeed, and so that they can feel safety, and so that when they take it into the real world, they know that they can now fail and succeed. They know how to overcome those fears. There's also a lot of working through fear. Like, they're going to come up against things that are hard, that are scary, maybe a jump that feels out of their comfort zone, or a flip that maybe feels out of their comfort zone. And we give them the building blocks to where they can then get to that level, right? So we don't just go out into the world and get pushed. You have the building blocks to then to fail, and then to get to that next step. So we're giving them tools for success. That's why I started this.
They get to realize their own potential. They get to do things that they never thought they personally could do, that the coaches here teach them how to do it in a way that is safe, and it's uplifting, it's motivating for them, It just teaches them to reach new heights.
I enjoy most about coaching is having an impact on people and seeing them grow. That's really it. Seeing them grow and seeing them just continue to get better and better.
Such a safe space for him to just be himself and to push beyond his limits.
They're just really good with kids here. We've tried a lot of different things where they say that they're good with kids, but maybe don't have like that social emotional piece figured out as much as I would like, because I'm a children's therapist. So here I feel like they're really taking care of all the needs of a kid, and that's really, really what we love. And like my kids love it. They feel good here, and so it's a nice place to be.
If I think back to like all my teachers or coaches, I really don't remember much except for whether they believed in me or not. That is literally it. I want to have that impact on the kids. I just want to be that guy that believed in them. It like makes my day.
Making sure that they're embracing our values and embracing what we actually stand for as a community. You know, passion, adaptability, responsibility, and kindness. Those are our 4 main pillars, and that's what we want these kids to take away at the end of the day. If they learn how to do a backflip along the way, that's absolutely great, but I know I've done my job if they walk away with the park values.
Bree has learned a lot that I think she has applied to her life outside of the gym, to persevere, to never give up.
The skill involved, the lessons that he's learned how to fail and how to get back up and keep going. He's learned how to be humble for those around him. He's learned how to cheer people on. He's been making friends left and right. So every single night we come back, let's talk about what flip did we do, what friend did we do.
Things that you see like instantaneous change in is like the social aspect. They'll come in and be like shy or timid or whatever it is, but they'll grow from that very quickly.
It's hard to keep the kids off the video games. You know, it's a big part of kids' lives these days. It's nice to be able to balance that with something like this.
Parkour is something that you do and you're having so much fun and you get in the zone and you don't stop, but the entire time you're actually exercising. And the health benefit to that is tremendous because you're pushing so much harder than you would, you know, doing push-ups or pull-ups or whatever that can be not as enjoyable. You know, you're not very focused on it, you're trying to do them. But when you come and take class at Urban Youth Park, you're trying so hard because it's so fun. So you're like putting in so much effort and you don't even realize. A lot of the students and even the coaches that start training parkour, when they go and do some of their other traditional sports, they always go back stronger, more coordinated, more balanced. And we've had a lot of testimonies of the biggest one being confidence.
He's becoming more confident.
He has become so much more confident.
He's more confident.
His confidence is just skyrocketing.
His confidence has just grown leaps and bounds.
It's been really awesome to watch her grow.
It's been wonderful. To me, I tell everybody it's a must. If you haven't been there, you've got to check it out.